Hey everybody, welcome back. I made a video earlier in the week where I was talking about how some of the hotter markets, the crash is already starting, the housing market crash. And here's an article where it talks about the top 10 cities. As you can see, Houston was number one, Las Vegas, then Phoenix. And this is people going to those cities. So trucks leaving, let's just say California, Washington, going to these cities. And I just wanted to show what I meant. So for example, here is the Maricopa County, the greater area, and I'm using the Redfin app because I didn't see this in the Zillow app, but Redfin I like for doing data analysis. Price reduced in the last 7 days. There's over 400 homes in the greater Maricopa area. 355 homes have reduced their prices in the Phoenix, Maricopa area within the last day. In the last 30 days, obviously, there's over 400. And then you can kind of just, let's just pick one. This is kind of a smaller entry point. So this one here, they lowered, well, it looks like they've been lowering it for a while. So originally it was listed at 526, then they lowered it to 519, 504, 502, 485. This one's a condo, so. This one they lowered 23,000, but I don't really like going based off condos. We could do single family homes. Let's see. I'm trying to pick the smaller priced homes because, $1 million house, usually those drop dramatically. This one's 50,000. This one's only 25,000. Oh, well, this one looks like it was just an error. Well, actually, no, it was listed at 375. Then they dropped it to 369. And then they were trying to drop it to 349. So this one looks like they've dropped it 25,000. So now let's go to Houston. And you can do it. Well, I already have the filters on, so 400 plus homes in the past 30 days in Houston. Wow, almost 400 in the last 7 days. And these are single family homes that have reduced their price. Now keep in mind, this was the number one hottest area to move to last year. Let's pick some of the lower priced homes. So this one, 495,000, then it dropped to 450, now it's at 440. That's quite a drop for, one of the cheaper homes in the area. As you can see, it's surrounded by $1 million homes. This one's only 10,000. But still, the point is that several months ago, I don't recall any price drops. It was always price increase or for sale over the purchase price. And now we're starting to see, and obviously this is probably related to the interest rates being so aggressive, but I've seen people say, and they're still saying it, this isn't going to be a crash. It's just going to be a slowdown of appreciation. This does not look like a slowdown of appreciation to me. It looks like all these homes are being dropped in price, which results in people in that neighborhood listing their home for less than what they could have when the market was going up. Overall, I guess you could say for the year, I heard Dave Ramsey say that it was going to be up 7% for 2022. I guess if you're counting January, February, March, housing prices have probably shot up 20%. Now they're dropping, let's just say 15%. Then yeah, it might be around 7% increase for 2022. But the point is that the housing prices are dropping now. Let's check Las Vegas. And you can see here, you can filter on the city. If I remove Las Vegas, it'll do the entire surrounding area. Over 400 houses in the past 7 days. Just gonna pick an expensive one for fun. Oh wow. So this one was listed for 1.7 and now they're down to 1.4. So 300,000 in a matter of 2 months. Wow. Okay, let's see. 470. Now this one's, well, 30,000. I don't know if that's a good example. It looks like. Let's see, 420. Let's look at this one. That's a 2-bedroom. I don't know if that's a 445 dropping, but you kind of get the point what I was saying where they're already dropping, up to 50,000. I mean, we saw one for 300,000. Granted, that's over $1 million. So, but the average home that people are going to be looking for in Las Vegas is probably going to be around 500,000. You see the cheapest one here is 355. Let's see what that price drop was. This one I don't see. Interesting. Let's see, 385. So this one dropped 15,000, but that's 15,000 on 400,000. So that's just under 5%. Is that a house? Looks like a townhouse. It's at 405. But anyways, you get the point. So if you want to just plug in your city, the only downside with Redfin is they don't have every city. So like if you're in Montana, Alaska, Wyoming, they're usually in the bigger cities, which is fine because we use the bigger cities kind of as a guide as to what's happening for the rest of the country. Usually the hot markets, when they start to slow down, then the rest of the country starts to follow, sometimes months, if not years after.